Well, hello everybody. I am back in the travel trailer. I'm out on the road again doing some work, and I did stop by a coin shop here, which I am in Hastings, Nebraska right now doing some work. So I did stop by a coin shop, and if y'all haven't already, make sure you check out Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles. I'll have his information posted in the description here. But he's been going through looking at Ike's, and it's really got me really intrigued, which any coin nowadays probably has something going on with it. I just haven't caught on, but I'm glad I'm watching his channel. He's full of information. But yet again, he did go through and select a bunch of Ike dollars out that he had from the banks, and then something that he got from his local coin shop, because he took his silver that he stacked up throughout the year or years, however it may be. He went in, traded it in, sold his silver, and he was able to get himself a lot of goodies, stuff that he really wanted. So a lot of the silver that I get also, same thing, is out of the coin roll hunts. I turn around, I take and go sell it, and then I buy more stuff for me to be able to present to y'all. So this is definitely one of the things that he had that caught my eye. I was pretty blown away when I actually saw this at the coin shop today. I'll get it all open here in a second, but it's got this little patch there, the heraldic eagle, the eagle on there. Really cool design. But just to turn it over to let you know, I paid $11 for this, and it says 1971. So this is pretty awesome. But got a couple more things here. Let's go ahead and just show you. I did go ahead through and buy another buffalo nickel there, pretty nice, 1937. Just wanted to put it up under the scope. The guy had $2 on it. Not too bad. It's in really good condition. A lot of hairline. Buffalo looks really good on the back also. Almost has a full horn there. Little faded out, but all in all, really nice coin. But I definitely wanted to get it up underneath the scope to see if there was anything on it. And then too, I bought a bunch of Eisenhowers. Now, I'll show you here in a second what I saw on these when I was in the shop. So we'll see what we actually have out of these. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I saw about 6 or 8 of these in here that I have that actually have something on it. So let me go ahead and get this out of the box, get this set off to the side, because we're going to put it up under the scope, and then also set these out to the side too in the years that I have, and I'll bring you right back in. Okay, so I did wind up taking this out of the plastic case that it was in, but this is a 1971 Eisenhower. This is a 40% silver S. Gorgeous condition. I left it in this little black plastic clip here also, because it's just as easy to put it up under the scope and rotate it as is. So we're going to see. Now, what was going on is he actually found these 1971 proofs here. And honestly, I knew nothing about it, but he showed everybody and me that there was actually a DDO on this, which is kind of mind-blowing, because I actually have one of these at the house. It just didn't dawn on me until I actually got here, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I have one of these at the house, so I know I do. But this one here was at the local shop here for $11. It's in really, really, really good condition, plus being silver, and crossing fingers, it has a DDO, and basically where he's hitting all of his markers, we're basically on the In God We Trust. So we're going to look all around the coin, look on the obverse and the reverse of it. I'm going to set this up here, because this will be the first thing we look at, and then we're going to delve into these. Now, I do have 1971 Denvers. As you see, we got a little stack of them there. I pulled out a 72D. Actually, that's going to be another 72D. I just didn't see the D. It's so tiny. And then 72Ds, which you have type 1, type 2, and type 3 on these. The type 2 is the one you definitely want to look at for the 1972s. And then also on top of that, the 1974s. And I think we're just going to slow roll and go through these each one at a time and see if we got anything in there. And then too, we'll put the buffalo up underneath there and see if there's anything on there. So let's go ahead and start off with the 1971 proof here. Now, as per mentioned, it is a little sideways on there because of the plastic piece, so it's definitely going to touch the backing. But we're going to be able to see everything on here. Now, that's the first identifier, is going to be the R there. See this right here, how it's squared up? It's not flared out on either side of the R. That's going to be your peg leg R. So it's just straight up, just squared in here. So that's a good identifier right there. And actually that right there looks pretty interesting too, because that's supposed to be completely filled in. Scroll over here to the T, see if there's anything on it. Not seeing anything on the T. Looks about normal. Anything on the Y? Not really seeing anything on there either. I'm going to twist it around a little bit. Get back over here to the... There's the R. The E's pretty bold. Looks like it's got something right up in here going on. Let's go over here to the B. Not seeing anything in the B. It's pretty bold though. Anything on the I? And you see how it's flared up here. That's what I mean by flared. It's not just completely square. It's got these portions of excess metal coming out. That's where the peg leg comes into. And then the L. Not seeing much on the L. Let's go down here and In God We Trust. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you can already tell. Right there. Let's see if there's anything up top. Not for sure. I don't see anything on top. I'm just seeing that bottom down here. Let me twist it because that's kind of, it's showing pretty well. Yep, actually it's showing on the T also. See on the T here. It's probably on the bottom here also, the T. Let's see. Get some more light on it. Yeah, a little more at the bottom. The T, bottom of the R. Which is cool because his is actually all up top of the In God We Trust across here. He's got some nice little tines, little identifiers to show he's got some splitting up there. Let me twist you here. Let's see if we got anything up there. I'm not seeing anything. Let me turn this down a little bit. Try to take some of that glare off. And like I say, his would be up here. Kind of looks like it a little bit there. Possibly not. I'm going to spin you. Get back over here. Now we do definitely have some doubling on that T, the R there. Bottom of the I, bottom of the N. Possibly some right there on the G. Some there on the D possibly. Vary ever so slightly on there. The E's huge. Let's go over here to the date. See, yep, there you go right there. See the doubling. You can actually see that on top, see it on the front side of the 1, see it on the bottom of the 1 there. Come over here to the 9. The 9's got some there also. I'm not seeing it up top or inside the 9. Yep, actually on top of the 9 there. Top of the 9. The 7 in the inside of it, the bottom of the 7 there. Inside the 1, bottom of the 1 there. So yeah, that's a good identifiers. Let's look at this S. Let me spin you again. I don't want to take it out of this plastic piece. I'd rather just leave it in there so you can just slide it right back in. Let me come over here to the S. And it kind of looks like it's doubling on the S too. Kind of looks like machine doubling, but let's say they got a DDO on here. I mean, that looks pretty good. It almost looks like something's in the inside of it. Let's see. You can take it back down one step. Yeah. That's interesting. That's awesome. Actually, let's flip it over to the reverse and see if there's anything on here on the reverse. Let's see. Not seeing anything there. Nothing on the E. Straighten you up. Nothing on the pluribus. Nothing standing out there. And definitely make sure whenever you're looking, I got to remember the date on it, but You'll have a smiling eagle if he doesn't have an eyebrow across the top here. So you definitely want to look for that too. Nothing on the stars. Let's switch hands. Nothing on the dollars. Switch it a little bit. All right, well, that's cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure we got a little DDO on here, a nice little DDO on here. Like I say, he just brought it to my attention. I always am down to look for coins, look for errors and stuff like that too. So that was pretty awesome. I mean, that's crazy. These proofs have a DDO on it, so that's insane to me. Like I say, it's cool. I like it. I like doing it. I like the coin community. I like where we're going with all this. So anyhow, let's go ahead and jump over to one of the 1974 Denvers and see. Let's see if there's anything on here. And you see, this isn't peg leg the way the flares come out on it. So this is just a regular R. Nothing on the T. Some damage on the Y there. Come up here. Any clashing showing? Not really seeing anything there. Trust. 1974. Don't see anything in there. The 4's got a little bit of something going on at the bottom of it, but not enough telltale there. Switch on over. So this is what caught my eye, really. You see this right here coming across the coin? It looked like it was a clash. Honestly, I may be able to see it without the scope. Yeah, so it has a little bit of clashing right here and a little bit of clashing right here. What it looks like the backside of his head, and then the front side where the collar of his throat would be at. So that's what caught my eye on quite a few of these through here. And you can tell, you can definitely see it right there and definitely see it right there. So that was one of the identifiers, or one of the things that I wanted to grab a hold of it. And definitely for $1.30 a piece. So usually you get them for about $2. You can definitely see a clash right there. Clash is right here. It actually goes into the earth there. So that's interesting. That was cool. Definitely wanted to pull off the side because I do like the errors also. Let's see, anything down here? Nothing on there. Pretty good size ink mark. Let's go over here to the feathers. A little something right up in here. Something right there. Yeah, so that's one of the big identifiers of what I brung them or bought them. And being $1.30, you can't beat it. Plus, it's helping out a local coin shop, so that's interesting. That's cool. Yeah, so 1974 Denver. This one definitely has a die clash on it, little minor one, and that's what I mentioned. The 6 to 8 of them that I have, because, like I say, quite a few of them actually had clashing on it. This one might not have had it, not for sure. Let me check. It's just missing the whole portion of the earth over there. This one might have been the one he told me to grab because I had 9. He's like, you need to make it an even number, so it's just easier for me to go through and get them. So basically, for everything that I bought here was $26. So for all of the Ikes, the Buffalo there, and the proof was $26. And it's nice because for one thing, it's a hunt. For second thing, it makes a good video. And then for 3, it points out somebody that has very good taste in looking around at coins, which crazy to me because, like I say, I love doing this stuff. All right, let's come up here to the obverse. See if there's anything there. Not seeing anything. Nothing there. See the 74. Don't see anything there. No clashing. It's interesting how that clashes on the reverse and not on the obverse as much. Like, what's up with the eyes there? I don't know. So 74. Let me see something. So it might be the same, but it's a little different. See how this one actually comes up in like a C pattern, and this portion comes around. If you pull this one down and put this one back up, this one only has just two little slants there. It doesn't come all the way around. Huh. And to wear that out, you'd really have to wear down the top side of the eye socket in there. So that's interesting. Not for sure what's going on there. Alien eyes. It's a new variety, guys. All right, let's put this over here. Let's get the 72s. Now the 72s, these are normal 72s, the top ones. Right here, you see how it's at a 45-degree slant across the earth. Definitely not, I mean, they're collectible. You know, all coins are collectible. But definitely not the ones that you want to look for. The type 2s are going to be, they're going to have to where Florida, I want to say Florida is actually exerted out and the islands are up underneath a little more. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's close to something like that. But definitely want to have that 45-degree slant on there. Yeah. Let's see. Not seeing the crater marks. One of these had something on it I couldn't remember, but it was like really, really deep feeder finger marks, or it was something on there. I can't remember offhand, but really cool shop. The Coin Guy, that's the name of this place. So definitely, if you're ever in the Hastings area and you definitely want to look at some coins, make sure to stop on by. Something on the R there. Not seeing that. It's possibly just damage right there. Same thing with that. Possibly. 2. D looks normal. 7 looks normal. 1 and 9 look normal. Tufted tail, because it's pretty worn in on these. Alright. Like I say, for $1.30, it's not that bad. That's the normal looking eye. I don't know what's going on with that other eye. This is a 72 and not a 74. So, alright, let's put the other 72 up here. See if there's anything on it. Look at the L. B. Pick you up to the... Not for sure what's going on with that one. Nothing there. No peg leg. And that's going to be a big identifier if you want to look for a peg leg. It's going to be right there. So T. Nothing on the Y. Oh. Machine doubling? Possibly. Especially, but it looks like it's got right there where it's split. Let's turn her over. Yeah, that's split. Yeah, so that's split right there. That's a 72 Denver. Now, I did find one the other day, 72. Yeah, it's going to be possibly the same one. There's a split right there. Now, I did find the other day in my coins at the house, it was a 1972 Denver, and it was the DDO 001. DDO 001 is going to have a split right there. It's a little worn in. Split right there. It was going to be on the inside of the 9, just a smidge, because it was actually going to be, see the 7, how it split right here on the 7, and it actually bellies out a little more. And then the 9 was still going to be right here inside the 9, but it was going to be thicker. And then the 2 was the same way. So it looks like because of the R up here, the R is the same situation as I had the other day, to where the bottom side of the R right there is actually, that's where it actually splits for the doubling on the R. Another telltale sign thing on here was actually In God We Trust, because the T and S, see the S right here? And the T was actually going to be on this side, but I think it's kind of smooshed in. But I think we got another DDO on this one also. Let's scoot it around. A little tough to tell on the T, but you could definitely tell it on the 1 there. So I think we got ourselves another DDO 001 on this one here. So that's cool. That's awesome. We got this one, so let's go ahead and jump on over here to these 71 Denvers. Now, let me see on the back side here just to see. Yeah, see the clashing that's on the back? You can see it right here by the star. You can actually see it up there by the wing. I think these were the other ones that I pull off the side that had indentation around where Eisenhower's head. Sorry, trying to adjust the phone. I got gout in my fingers, so it's hard to hold it up. All right, let's see. Be nice to see some. Look at that die crack right there. It goes right here all the way across. Interesting. Starting to pour down rain here, guys. Being in a travel trailer is way different than being at the house. Don't see anything there. No doubling on the wings. You see that brow? So you know you got that brow. You don't have the smiling eagle. There's a 45-degree cross there. Nothing up on States. Turn it over to the obverse. Noise. Peg leg. We got a peg leg on the 71. Nice. And they're not worth a whole ton for the peg leg on the, these really worn in ones. $1.30. You probably make a few more cents off the top of there. But yeah, it's still cool to come across these. What's going on there? Any clashing around the neck? I'm not seeing anything there. No additional. Nice. So we got a peg leg variety. So that's cool. All right, let's move over to the next one. B's, E's. Something going on top of that E. Not really the peg leg. It looks like it's a little more flared. T's. Come over to Y. The 1. I don't see anything there. Nothing on the 7. Nothing there. No clashing coming out of the neckline. Coming out below the neck. Or behind the neck. One of these, I thought I saw something coming out of the top of the head. Have to pick and choose and see which one. Looks like some machine doubling going on there. Yeah, got some machine doubling for sure. Around the T, around the A, around the S, inside the D, on the star. So we got some machine doubling for sure on this one. It gets heavier going this way. That T, that E, that S. O, F, yeah, definitely machine doubling. Star touching the wing. That's another thing too. If there's actually a variety with an extra star, pitched in that you don't see, you come through one of these and it's not on there, or there's an extra star, that'd be pretty wild. Machine doubling. All right. All's fair on that one, and the brow. Let's go ahead and throw this buffalo up on her here real quick and take a gander at the buffalo. Got a couple more to look through, but them 71s, there's nothing real extreme on there. Like I say, the DDO possibly, but And I just bought this 37 because it looked good. And in all actuality, it's going to be a giveaway piece later on because I like going to these random shops and picking up just a few odds and end pieces for you guys. Like I say, do a giveaway here a little later on. And then too, just to see if there's anything on this, because I did find a D over D out of one of my older coin roll hunts, which is really interesting. It really got me into wanting to collect a lot more whenever I was finding those errors. Not seeing anything on there. Nothing on the hind. Third leg's there. Some of the horn is there. That's pretty nice. And then some of the fur and stuff like that on the back. Really nice. It's got the plastic on the coin here. It makes it pop out a little more. Not seeing anything for doubling. I don't know. I mean, some right there. Looks like some in the end, but definitely not some heavy doubling. I mean, it's probably some machine. But yeah, all in all, like I said, that's awesome. That is insane to me for, like I said, him to bring that up. But Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles, make sure you jump over to his channel. A couple of these I'm going to look through, just take a little more time to play around with because I am here at the trailer. There's not much going on, so I have plenty of time to do that. But I do have $20 in customer wrap nickels that came out of a tiny Pinnacle Bank. The town size was only 200, I think, or 171, it said on the population sign. So $20 in nickels, and then tomorrow I'm going to pick up another $40 in nickels from him. Cross the fingers, we have some war nickels in here. It's circulated coin, probably just right in town, not too terribly far out. So like I said, I got the big stack beside me here. But hope y'all liked the video. Glad to bring y'all in. Glad to let y'all know I'm back out here, like I say, out in the trailer again, doing some work out on the road. But y'all make sure y'all give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. And we will see you in the next video.